Congressman Tom Marino. He represents Pennsylvania's 10th congressional district. Pennsylvania, a state that is going to be crucial for Trump when it holds its primary a week from Tuesday. He's officially endorsed Donald Trump. Congressman Marino joins me now. Congressman, thanks for taking a few minutes. Well, let me start with this. Look, Donald Trump calls himself a world-class deal maker, a world-class negotiator, the kind of guy that reads the fine print on everything, haggles for whatever he needs in any deal. Look, the RNC is saying the rules on all of this were clear. You may not like the process in some of these states, but the rules were clear going way back to last summer. Doesn't Donald Trump have no one to blame but himself if his campaign isn't winning some of these states?
No, I don't see it this way. I can speak on Pennsylvania. These rules are archaic. It's a state issue. The state makes a determination. But a lot of these rules were put into place years ago when they had a boss that controlled things in the state through patronage. Now it's up to the American people because of media and people like you getting this information out. The voters have a right to have a say in this. And I personally believe that the delegates should represent, at least in Pennsylvania, how their district votes and who takes the majority in that particular district.
So you're talking, and this is a key issue, you're talking about Pennsylvania next, when it votes on the 26th, 17 delegates in that state are going to go to the winner statewide on the Republican side. 54 are people who are directly elected on the ballot to be unbound, free agent delegates this summer. Some of them are sending signals they will honor the vote in their district. They'll vote for whichever candidate wins their district. Do you expect that to be the majority of the unbound delegates siding with the winner in their district?
Yes, I do, because across the state of Pennsylvania, as I hear across the country, people are getting more and more involved, and this is the people's vote. The 17 in Pennsylvania for the first have to vote for whoever takes the state. After that, the 17 can vote for whomever they want, and as you said, the 54, they don't even have to do it in the first ballot. But I have faith and confidence in my Republican colleagues that they will do the will of the people.
And we just heard from Katie Tur as well. She senses maybe a strategic shift here a bit on the Trump campaign's behalf, that they're focusing their attacks here more on Ted Cruz, less on the RNC. As a Trump supporter, do you think, and we have the spokesman from the RNC coming up in a minute, do you think the RNC is giving your candidate a fair shake?
From what I hear on the media compared to what I'm hearing with directly from the RNC people, there is a question about the manipulation there and the insiders in Washington not wanting Donald Trump to be the president, certainly not wanting him to walk away in this primary. When
you say manipulation, what do you mean from the RNC standpoint?
Well, look at the insiders. Look at the insiders here in D.C. Look at the insiders over the years who have controlled who's going to be the candidate through the money that they donate. These individuals are getting together. They're going out of their way. You can hear it in their speech. You can hear it in their comments to the media. And you can just clearly hear it because the American people, at least in the state of Pennsylvania, are realizing what a handful of career politicians, insiders are trying to do to this system. And I'm going to make it very clear. If I see that, and I'm watching it very closely, and my Republican colleagues, if I see that happening, I'm calling out the leadership, I'm calling out those career politicians for what they are, letting it known to the American people for what they have tried to do.
All right, Congressman Tom Marino from Pennsylvania, a supporter of Donald Trump. Thanks for the time.
Always a pleasure, Steve.